Hey guys, it's me. I was just thinking about the new DC Universe, the DC New, as people are calling it. And I was trying to figure out how to handle the problem, the dilemma faced by non-professional reviewers, somebody who just simply wants to get an opinion about something out there. It actually started, I was watching some videos for Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I had purchased the vanilla Marvel vs. Capcom 3 against my own better wishes. I didn't really like the graphics or anything. Looks kind of plasticky. But I was willing to give it a shot. It looked a bit more hectic, but I was going to give it a shot because I had people like Taskmaster and I had Arthur from Ghouls and Ghosts, and that was pretty cool. And I think I was kind of hyped up to try and find out what the fighting event was going to be for Fingers of Fury 3. So I jumped and bought it. Got it and realized that I had fallen for the hype, and the game itself wasn't all that good. There's the accountant who does Tai Chi. But now they're coming out with Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and it's got some of the stuff that I expected, that I'd hoped to be in the first one. Doctor Strange is in there. It was weird that he was left out of the original because they had two Doctor Strange villains, and they're adding Ghost Rider back in. And I guess they're making this game based upon the strength of the sales of Street Fighter 4, Super Street Fighter 4, Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, going back to the old Capcom kind of re-release bonus schedule. They are making Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 because I bought Marvel vs. Capcom 3. They thought there was support there. So when you look at the DC New, I go onto the forums, I see people talking about it, and I was actually kind of excited to try out Batgirl. Like the character. I really liked Gail Simone's run on Birds of Prey. And so I was like, I'll give it a shot, despite my trepidation over the Barbara's, I guess, the restoration of her ability to climb stairs, really, is about it. But I started seeing these reviews, and people were saying it's not very good. It's just not. There are a few good things coming out. People are pointing out Animal Man and stuff are saying they're good. But I go into these forums, and I'm talking, and I'm like, I want to get into this, but I just can't support the whole idea. And somebody said, if you haven't bought it, if you haven't read it, you can't really judge. You're just basing your opinion off what somebody on the internet said. And that's true. I haven't read the book, any of the books, so I can't truly judge. But on the other hand, whenever I say I don't like something, the response on these forums is very often, if you don't like it, don't buy it. Every time you buy it, you're supporting the company who's making these bad decisions, which is also true. So how does someone actually get involved and review these things without paying? If you're one of those, if you're on Comics Alliance or something, I figure they might give you some shit. Same thing with Kotaku, they get all the free crap. But just some regular guy, I'm not going to get free comics. My option is to what? Fucking torrent it? Pirate the copies? But somebody pointed out with comics, the way to really judge success isn't if something sells 1 million copies for a number 1. It's how many copies you sell for number 2, 5, 10, whatever. How quickly the sales decrease, how quickly you lose that number 1 bump, which might apply, with comics. But it doesn't work with a video game. There's enough of a development life cycle in between that I can't buy one game in a series and have that not be seen as an approval. It's going to support the creation of a sequel. I just don't know how to handle that sort of separation. How do I get my opinion out there, have it be fair without actually buying it? It kind of sucks. But in general, the same thing. I'm not going to buy anything for the DC New. Excuse me. The books just don't look that good. Most of my comic dollars go to back issues of series that I'm trying to get decent runs on. Amazing Spider-Man, Thor, Uncle Scrooge, DC and Charlton horror comics. Love picking up old back issues of those. Reader copies, just beat up stuff out of a quarter bin. And anything by CFW. Nobody knows who they are, but they had a really fun series, a couple of series, Tales of the Kung Fu Warriors, if you like random 80s, 90s style ninja violence and stuff, it's good. But if I go and buy DC or Marvel books, half the time I'm buying not just the trades, I'm buying the essentials, I'm buying showcase editions, I'm buying 500 pages of comics for $15. Back issues, I'm not buying anything really new unless there's like a single issue that I wanted to check out. The Captain America and Batrock from last year was really good. I was worth picking up a single issue for. But I'm not going to buy the DC new. I'm not going to buy Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I'm actually really kind of cautious about Street Fighter X Tekken, even though I really like Street Fighter. It looks like it's, when you add the tag element, it's just juggle, 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 and it's not really as fun. It's just become super combo oriented, and I'm more of a counter puncher as opposed to a combo guy. There's enough stuff out there that will keep me busy. I'll buy enough stuff to keep entertainment flowing. But I have no idea how someone actually reviews things without giving a tacit approval for it. If you guys have any ideas how you review without giving somebody money, let me know. Thanks.